Hey guys, all right, today we are going to talk about some counting methods, and we're actually going to be working on this for the next couple days. So we're going to start by looking at a couple problems together. I'm going to get you started and then you're going to try on your own. So let's do number 1 together. It says, you are visiting Hawaii and plan to stay for 3 days. You want to go to the beach, see a volcano, and shop. How many ways can you arrange your schedule for the 3 days that you do one activity each day? All right, so I'm gonna start by making a list, but I wanna try to be as organized in my list as I can be, but I also want it to go as quickly as possible. So instead of writing out beach, volcano, and shop every time, I'm gonna make a little key for myself. So I'm gonna use the letter B to represent beach, V to be the volcano activity, and S to be shop. And you're welcome to do that as well, as long as you make it clear what your letters are representing. Okay, so I have the first day, the second day, and the third day. So one option is I could go beach, volcano, shop, or I could keep beach on the first day, but flip the shopping and volcano. Now, there's no other way that I could have beach on the first day and arrange those differently. So I'm gonna move on and put something else on the first day. I'll put volcano there. So I could go volcano, beach, shop, or volcano, shop, beach. Notice how I'm being organized in my list. I'm first writing all of the options with beach first, and then I'm writing all of the options with volcano first. And now, as you probably guessed, I'm gonna put shopping first and write all of the ways that would have shopping come first. Again, the more organized you are in your list making, the easier it will be and the more sure you will be that you have given every option. All right, well, I can't repeat any activities and I can only have one per day, so I think I've come up with all of the options. So the answer to number 1 would be 6 ways that I could arrange my vacation. All right, let's move on to number 2. Your room has 4 walls. You got 4 new posters for your birthday. You want to put 1 poster on each wall. How many ways can you arrange the posters? Okay, well, I'm gonna just call my posters 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could call them A, B, C, D, whatever you want, but just something to make it quick and easy to make my list. So I have wall 1, wall 2, wall 3, and wall 4. Okay, so if I'm just gonna call my posters 1, 2, 3, 4, then one option would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I'm gonna keep 1 at the first and 2 at the second, and I could flip those. Or I could keep 1 first and then put 3 in the second spot. And I'm listing all those ways. Or I could put 4 in the second spot. All right, and now as I look at my list, I don't think that there are any other ways that I could put poster 1 on wall 1 and have a different arrangement. Notice how I've been organized in my list making. So now I might move on and put poster 2 on wall 1. Now, you will likely need a little more space than I have given you here. And so you're welcome to just add a sheet on to this document to work on your work and attach that to it. The other thing is you might start finding patterns. And if you find a pattern, you're welcome to use that pattern to help you draw some conclusions. In other words, I might not need to list out all of the possible ways if I start seeing a pattern. However, before you can decide that you have a pattern, you do have to confirm that pattern works, okay? So you have to prove that pattern works. So I can't develop a pattern already, but maybe after I put poster 2 on wall 1, maybe then I would start seeing a pattern. So this is where I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna ask you to finish problem 2, and then I also want you to work on number 3 through 6. Now, I want you to set the timer and really not work much more than 10 minutes, okay? Do the best you can in 10 minutes. If you can't figure out an answer or you're unsure, just make your best guess. You should have something tried for all 6 problems. But I will tell you that tomorrow you're going to come back to these problems and make sure that you're right. So right now you're just giving it your best shot. I'm looking to see your work and that you tried each one. But if you didn't get the right answer, it's okay today. The last hint I'm going to give you is that on number 3, you need to pay attention to the fact that it asks you that in an upcoming talent show, you plan to play 3 songs on the piano. There are 6 songs that you know well enough to perform. How many different groups of 3 songs can you choose to play? Well, think here. If I number my songs, 1, 2, 3 would be the same group as 1, 3, 2, which would also be the same group as 2, 1, 3, and 2, 3, 1, and 3, 2, 1, and 3, 1, 2. Those are all the same group of songs, so I only need to count that group 1 time, okay? Because it's asking for groups. So that's a little different. So just make sure you pay attention to reading each problem carefully. All right, you're finishing 2 and then trying 3, 4, 5, and 6 for about the next 10 minutes.